What scares you from sacrificing the distractions that will change your life? Here I go with another deep, provoking question for you that you may or may not go into the comments and have a discussion about. I would love for you guys to have a discussion about it in the comments because I would really love to talk about it because those things are scary. Having to sacrifice certain things in your life that you may or may not find a distraction that will change your future self. Not all distractions are bad and not all distractions are good. Let's take, for example, video games. Some people use that as a distraction to get away from the things that they do in life. Some people may see work as a distraction. Some people may be working on a side business and realize my job is getting in the way of me building my side business. So they quit their job to find a job that won't get in the way of the thing that they want to do. Not everything is a bad distraction, but not everything is a good distraction. And that's why this question, what scares you from sacrificing the distractions that will change your life, is so deep. Because what scares you is quitting your job because you won't be able to pay your bills scare you. That is definitely something that is scary. I quit my job once to pursue the things that I wanted to pursue, which was my side business. While my side business may not be kicking off in the way that I want it to, I'm still actively working on it while I was finding another job, and I did find another job. You quitting video games, is that a scary distraction for you because you may or may not use that as a way to distract yourself from the things in life? Are you playing those video games actually distracting you from going towards your goals? Are you not working on your side business because you're using video games as an escape to not have to deal with the things that are too hard for you or the things that will improve your life? And this can go for a lot of things. A lot of hobbies that people have could also be a distraction. And what I mean by that is, say you want to start an embroidery business and that is your hobby. That could be a distraction because you could spend all this time doing embroidery and thinking, yes, this is something that I really want to do. You make so much embroidery and people tell you, wow, you do a really good job at this, but you never put yourself out there in the market. It becomes a distraction because now, instead of it becoming a thing that can help you leave the situation that you're in, example, being at a job that you don't want to be at, now it's became a distraction because instead of improving on it and putting yourself out there, whether it be social media or just walking up to people and showing people or wearing it yourself, you keep it to yourself as a hobby. Friends can also help you, but they can also be a distraction. There are a lot of friends out there that can motivate you, but there are also a lot of friends that you might have to also keep at a distance because they're a distraction. There's a lot of friends that may be, oh, let's go do this. And you say, oh, I don't want to go do this right now because I have something to do. And they tell you they don't care. Come with us. And you have to be able to put yourself in the middle of that and say, nah, I gotta work on this side business, or nah, I gotta finish this YouTube video. Sometimes you can also be the distraction. We love the instant gratification of things. So if we see, oh, I gotta work on this for my side business, or oh, I could go out and have fun with my friends, instead of putting yourself in the middle and say, nah, you go over there and work on that, you decide to go out with your friends. And sometimes it may not even be your friends that's the distraction. You are the distraction for yourself. There's a lot of things in life that can distract us. There's a lot of things that we need to sacrifice to be successful. Sometimes the things you love could be a distraction. Sometimes there's people in your life that you love, whether it be family, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, husband, wife, that can be a distraction. And no, I'm not saying that you have to cut your family off or that you have to go and break up or get a divorce. But sometimes you gotta lay those ground rules, not even with the other people, but with yourself. Okay, this is the amount of time I want to spend on this, and then I can go to the person that I love. Or, oh, okay, I need to finish this in X, Y amount of time, or be at this point in X amount of time before I can go enjoy this thing. Let's use a perfect example that I would personally use because it surrounds my life, video games. A lot of the times I would be working on something, and if one of my friends told me to hop on the game, I'm quick to hop on the game. Why? Because I'm distracting myself. I don't have to get on the game. I don't get paid to play the game, but I love to play with my friends. But this is where I say you have to come in the middle of that. Sacrifice the instant gratification for long-term success. Not everything needs to be sacrificed in your life, but sometimes you have to sacrifice and put yourself through the pain now for a better future. You won't understand why you gotta sacrifice it now, but you will in the future. And that's the most important part. Being able to know I'm sacrificing this now, so that way in the future, when I'm able to do it 24/7, that sacrifice I made in the past was worth it. There's a lot of things that I've had to sacrifice in my time because I realized that it was getting in the way of the things that I wanted to do. Like I said, there was times where I've wanted to get on the game, and I would always do it anytime my friends told me to because I enjoyed it. I love the game. I love the hustle. But over time, I grew up and I realized I can't continue this cycle. If I don't finish X, Y, and Z by the time I get on the game, then all that time I spent is lost now because I'll spend hours and hours on the game and not give myself a deadline of when to get off because I'll be having so much fun to the point that I lose track of time, and then boom, the whole day is gone when I could have spent that whole day working for myself and bettering my own future. Relationship wise, I knew a person that I always wanted to hang out with 24/7. And I knew hanging out with this person would always just bring me the instant gratification I need. But the one thing that failed me was the fact that me always hanging out with this person got in the way of me making YouTube videos or committing to certain things that I would commit to. And that was a problem. And it wasn't that person's fault. It was me not sacrificing what I need to be successful. It was me not saying no or saying, hey, we can hang out. Let me finish this first because this is important for me. Like I said, not every distraction is good, but not every distraction is bad. And the one distraction that really will change your life is you and your thought process. Are you sacrificing these things because they're no good for you? Are you sacrificing these things because you finally grew up and realized, hey, I need to do this in order to make a better future for myself? Set goals every single day that you will accomplish before you go for that distraction. If your distraction is maybe your phone, or maybe your distraction is going out, say, hey, I want to accomplish this much in my day before I allow myself to do whatever it is that I want to do for that day that I deem a distraction. Really sit down and analyze what in your life is a distraction. Because like I said, not everything is a distraction. Don't push things away because you feel it's a distraction. Sit down and really compare the thing that you want to do. That may be your hobby, that may be your side hustle, that may be work, anything that is moving the needle in your life. And think about the things that are just a side thing for you, whether it be video games, whether it be going out to party, anything. Compare those two things and understand which one wins over the other. Because if it's the one that's not moving the needle, that's the one that you need to sacrifice. Make a list of all the things that you do and all the things that you feel as you really could commit to and either make a living off of it or something that you really want to complete in life. Whether maybe it's something as simple as learning to play the guitar. If you really want to learn how to play the guitar and this is something that you really want to do, then you got to start sacrificing some things to be able to learn how to play the guitar, whether it's going to lessons and sacrificing that time that you use to hang out with your friends or sacrificing that time that you usually use to watch TV or watch YouTube videos, and sit down for an hour, 2 hours, and just go, okay, I want to get this far before I can allow myself to do all the things that give me the instant gratification. What are you sacrificing? Are you sacrificing what you need to be successful? That's a question you have to look in the mirror and ask yourself, because it is scary to sacrifice things. It really is. But at the same time, these sacrifices put you through a short-term pain that will help you in the long run. Thank you to everybody who watched this video. I don't know if you are already currently sacrificing the things in your life at this moment and you clicked off this video early, or you watched till the end. But make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell. Do whatever you got to do to help my currently non-existent videos be seen. And make sure to enjoy the rest of your day. Desaya signing off.